Foxtrot. Air test complete. On the way.
Okay, Harry Sinclair and Kate Billings will be there to greet you.
What have the new guy done?
One crisis at a time, sister.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the trip. Thanks for the nice Oh, Dr. Callaghan, that's the Flying Doctor team. Oh, they seem to be leaving. Perhaps they weren't expecting you.
On the other hand, perhaps they were.
There! Yeah. I'm Tom Callaghan. Harry Sinclair. How do you do? How do you do?
Old Sister Kate Welling, Tom.
Hi.
Hi. I have to warn you, I'm going to be further out back than Surrey Hill.
Well, Tom, we're just leaving to attend an emergency. What I suggest you do in the meantime...
Well, why not let me join you?
But you've only just arrived.
I'm here to work. I'll look after my luggage.
Well, why not? Be my guest.
Sierra Foxtrot, awaiting clearance to take off.
Stand by. Roger, Andy.
The latest hotshot from down south, is it, Harry?
Just fly the plane, Andrew.
A nice old bloke.
Harry.
Yeah. I've heard all the myths and legends about the great Harry Sinclair. You expect someone about 9 feet tall.
You'll find he grows.
Well, here we go for the next 6 months. Maybe by then I'll be a legend too, eh?
Maybe. Sometimes it takes at least 6 months. Welcome to the service, Dr. Callaghan.
No, I don't believe I've heard of it, Miss Drever.
Oh, well, it's not exactly a major tourist resort, but it is on the map.
Near the border, you said?
Yeah, see, here's Sydney. And this is Broken Hill, so it's Cooper's Crossing.
Let me see.
Yeah, right here near the border, right near the vermin-proof fence.
Vermin-proof fence?
Yeah. My mother was born on a cattle station called Corinda Bella, right in the middle of absolutely nowhere.
Oh, so you must know it very well, then.
No, I've never been there. I've just been hearing about it all my life.
Well, can we offer you a selection of our tourist guide material?
Sure, why not?
Tom?
Yeah, right.
Anything I can do?
You might consider getting rid of the coat and tie.
Then Peter started fooling around. Bobby tried to grab him and they both fell. All Peter's fault. I'm so cross with him.
But as soon as he gets better, you give him a good hiding.
This boy can't go back by air. He's got a fractured skull. Yes, I know that.
Have to splint this leg right away. That's a fractured leg and maybe some other damage. We'll have to fly him into hospital as quickly as possible and make a thorough check.
Well, you can't fly Bobby anywhere, not with a fractured skull. I mean, the air pressure would be too much.
That had occurred to me. You drive us into town, lad?
Yes, sure thing, Doc.
Sorry to do this on your first day, Tom, but we'll need to split up.
Well, look, I'll do the road trip. I mean, it's going to be a long, hot drive and...
And what? You think I'm a little delicate?
No, that's
You know
not
the one
what
about an old dog for a hard road, I suppose. Oh, Jean, Dr. Callaghan will fly in with you and young Peter.
How's that, mate?
That's like bloody hell.
Peter!
Oh, there may be some internal bleeding in the leg, Mr. Tennessee.
Sorry to do this to you on your first day.
Most inconsiderate. Haven't even unpacked yet.
After all this, you might decide not to.
Oh, no, you don't get rid of me that easily. The agreement is for 6 months. Where does it hurt, Pete?
What's happening?
Increase the grip quickly.
That won't work.
Why?
The stethoscope won't work because of the engine noise.
I want to talk to Andy.
Use the headset. What's happening? How can a broken leg do this to him?
There must be some other condition.
Peter, it's all right.
Andy,
Yes?
we've got a problem back here. How far are we from base?
About 25 minutes.
Well, I'm going to have to operate as soon as I get back. What's the procedure?
You just let me know what you want, no radio ahead.
Mike Sierra Foxtrot, what's your current ETA?
Estimate Cooper's crossing airstrip 14:35 hours. Confirmation the boy's blood type is O negative.
Roger, Mike Sierra Foxtrot, everything underway. Meanwhile, will all other radio traffic keep this channel clear?
BT-80, pulse 120.
He'll be all right. Will he be all right?
We'll operate immediately heading to hospital. Should be another 15 minutes.
BT-60, pulse 130.
Stop. Peter. Peter. I can't get a pulse. Do something. Do something.
Mrs. Hennessy, there's probably nothing I can say. There has to be an explanation for this terrible thing. As soon as we know the facts,
One fact that matters, isn't it?
please let me know if there's anything I can do.
Kate, would you drive me to Edna's?
Well, the Cooper's crossing Hilton. Well, you're pretty handy to the base here, Tom. Let me get in here.
No, I'm okay. Thanks. Anyone there?
Where was Harry Sinclair when this tragedy was taking place?
Well, as I heard the story, Harry came back by road, you see, George, and let this new young bloke fly back with the boy.
Was this new chum's first day?
His first day.
Ought to be his first and last.
Yeah, my oath.
What the hell could Harry have been thinking about? There's this poor kid shoved on a plane under the supervision of a juvenile medico that hasn't been in the place 5 minutes and allowed to bleed to death. I think it's scandalous.
Yeah, well, I reckon he...
Who are you?
George Baxter, who are you?
I'm the juvenile medico who hasn't been here 5 minutes. What qualifies you to go around spouting opinions about events you didn't witness and obviously don't understand?
Now, you just wait a
What
minute.
you just had to say is absolute rubbish. It's totally irresponsible and malicious.
You can't talk to Mr. Baxter like that.
Who are you?
I own this place.
Well, I believe I have a room booked here, so perhaps you could tear yourself away for 5 minutes and show me to it.
Have to do something. Do something. I can't get a pulse. Do something.
The Atlantic salmon occurs naturally only between latitudes 42 and 75 north, unsuccessfully.
How are you, lad? Can we talk?
Sure, come in. I didn't know what time you'd be back or where you were or anything. So.
Just had the result of the autopsy. The boy had a ruptured liver.
Well, how in that
In the
hell?
circumstances and with the evidence available, the decision to fly him back was both proper and correct. And when we get a hemorrhage on the plane, it was irreversible. There was nothing you, nor I, nor Almighty God could have done to save him. It's tragic, but there it is.
I knew there was abdominal tenderness, but...
He also had a sore shoulder and a sore this and a sore that. I examined him too, you know.
Yeah.
And I said we'd fly him back.
But I was with him on the plane.
You want to fight me for the blame? There is no blame, Thomas, believe me. You think I don't feel like hell about it? I brought him into this world.
Of course not. What about the Aboriginal boy?
Fine. Recovery.
Oh, my first day. My first patient. Now it's all over town that I blew it.
You mean Baxter?
Oh, that's all over town too, is it?
George Baxter's a very big man around here. Runs a big station and likes to run the town.
Yeah, and likes to run off at the mouth too. Well, I wasn't going to take that.
You're a very defensive young man, aren't you?
Look, Dr. Sinclair.
Harry.
It's been a long and not very enjoyable day. I'm not exactly in the market for any in-depth analysis of my personality or motives.
Oh, none intended.
I have a pride in my profession. I like to do things well, and I make no apology.
How about a drink?
I beg your pardon?
I said, how about a drink?
I'm sorry I don't have anything.
No, but I have.
I don't like to lose.
Well, you won't like it here, then.
Anything I take on, I like to give it all I know.
You assured me?
Look, don't worry about this false start today.
I'm not worried about it.
Listening to that jerk in the bar. Some juvenile medico hasn't been here 5 minutes.
Tom.
Well, how do you think that felt? That's what they'll all be thinking. Well, not for long, Harry. Today was a mess. But tomorrow, I start earning my keep.
Now, we do these trips about 3 times a week. We call them...
Clinic runs, right?
clinic runs, exactly. Well, now, we pick, say, 3 pre-arranged spots in the one day. Now, we fly in, set up at the local hall or somewhere, and the patients drive in from all over the district.
Well, look, after a day or two, you know, when I know the routine, we can split this sort of thing, right?
Well, it's just...
Well, it doesn't need both of us. You do it one day, I do it the next, that sort of thing.
Well, in the fullness
Well,
of
it's
time.
a travelling surgery.
Tom.
A mobile surgery situation, right?
Tom.
What?
I would be very grateful if every now and again you just allowed me to finish a sentence.
Apologies.
I know I must seem old and immensely tedious.
No, not at all. Just did it again, didn't I?
I want you to get to know the outback and the people.
Well, how long's that going to take?
Well, I'm just starting to get the hang of it, and I've been here 34 years.
34 years? I haven't been alive that long.
Yeah, well, I think I mentioned our first stop is Gundawatha. Now, on our arrival, we're met at the airstrip and taken to the township. Now, Gundawatha itself has a population of only 37. But it's a delightful little place. The people are extremely warm and friendly.
Hi, George.
Like this here. Now, I was at Portland Tuesday of last week. Or was it Wednesday? Anyway.
Your Honor, Dr. Sinclair.
Labington. Frida, you're an evil woman. You know I can't resist them. Anyway, as I was saying, they'd had quite a decent sort of rain in the place for about 3 hours. Yes, well, about a minute had been enough. It certainly...
Hi, I'm Tom Callaghan.
Oh, how do you do?
Here, let me help you with that.
No, I can manage.
No, I can do it. So, tell me, how are things in Gundawatha?
All right.
Yeah, well, my main impression so far is you've got the most unopenable thermoses in the entire world. Get lost. Sorry. Flies. Some flies you just can't offend.
Tom, my boy, you've encountered one of the timeless mysteries of Gundawatha, a closely guarded secret known to very few, and a technique that takes generations to perfect. But great rewards await those who dare. And voila! Get off, Harry.
Thank you, Dr. Sinclair.
This is our surgery.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't go to a lot of trouble.
Ready for your first patient, Doctor?
Certainly. Unless I'm greatly mistaken, our first customer is young Frida Thompson. Oh, Frida, I don't think you've met my new colleague. This is...
Hi, I'm Tom Callaghan.
I only want to talk to you.
Mrs. Thompson, I think you'll find that I'm...
I only want to talk to Dr. Harry.
These young chaps up here? I suppose anything's supposed to be good enough for us.
Do you know anything about Callaghan's background?
I most certainly do not. Except that he's a southerner. I mean, after all the time and effort we spend raising money for the Flying Doctors, to support a rude, young incompetent like this Callaghan.
I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you, Mrs. Carnegie. He won't be around here very long.
The Moomba gas exploration field. Population 1,000. It's a big concern. The men work here for quite long periods at a time, completely isolated. And that, of course, can cause problems. Thanks, Bert. We conduct the clinic once a fortnight.
Most of which is devoted to Ron the Roughneck.
Ron who?
The workers here are called roughnecks, and one of them, this Ron, a delightful young fella. He takes a bit of watching. Now you know what our problems are.
Harry?
Every now and then my heart misses a beat, you know, like it's going along right as rain, you know. They go ba-boom, 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 and then ka-doing, and then ba-boom, ba-boom. It's not for the wind up a man, Doc.
How long have you noticed this?
Oh, be the best part of a week, you know, like it's going along right as rain, you know. Ba-boom, ba-boom.
Yes. It's a very common condition, Ron.
Oh, is that? Oh, I was really worried. I thought I was going to die from it.
No need to worry at all. Put your shirt on. I'll give you some tablets to settle that down.
Oh, well, I thought you'd want to whiz me into hospital at Cooper's Crossing.
Not at all necessary.
Oh, well, like, if you did need to get me in there, like, for a proper checkup and that, don't worry, I can get time off.
You're in excellent shape.
Oh, that's good.
How's your eyesight?
Eyesight? Oh.
Do you feel up to reading a letter at all?
From Cheryl?
Yeah. She asked me to deliver it by hand.
Oh, Doc, you little pearly, you champion. That's the best news you could have given me today. Oh, see you later on. Thanks a lot.
You also do freelance work for Australia Post, hmm?
Ron and Cheryl, who lives at Cooper's Crossing, have conducted one of the most turbulent romances since Antony and Cleopatra. I am but a humble messenger.
Thanks, Bert. Well, worn you out yet, Tom? Not at all. Just getting warmed up. Only wish I could do more. Well, it usually takes new doctors a little while to get used to the pace. Huh? Well, up at 6, radio consultation, clinic run with 3 stops, and late back to base. It's a long day. Not really. Not by my standards.
Swing low, sweet chariot, come but to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, come but to carry me home.
Last one for the day?
Well, it's nice to meet some people.
Good day.
Coffee won't be a minute.
Just as well for you, young Rhonda. Nothing better to do than lounge around listening to the Galah session all day.
Daughter. Thank you. Galah session?
Yeah, well, a couple of times a day we throw open a channel and everyone has a good old gossip.
She wrote me a letter. She said, "No, dear, I'm past it." And Reg, her husband, agrees. Well, she's 76, not out. That's a long way from Tasmania. And she's got problems with her plumbing.
Ruby ought to send for the Royal Flying Plumbers.
Let us sit down and have a listen.
Yeah, grab a chair, mate.
I'm normally very cheerful, as you know. Even Auntie says to me, sometimes you're as good as a bottle of tonic in a much nicer shape.
Good for Archie.
So I don't know, after I heard that news yesterday, it just broke my heart. That poor little Peter Hennessy. We used to hear his little voice from School of the Air, you know. I mean, how could that awful thing happen? Apparently there was some new inexperienced doctor involved.
From the beginning of time until this century, bread has been made with flour ground by stones. Who better than Hovis to uphold the tradition? Hovis stone ground bread, made with 100% wholemeal flour.
Barbara Ann. Go, go, go! Oh, Johnny, go, go! Big John. You better come home, Speedy Gonzales.
need that octagon need. Ooh, I do.
The all-new Renault 5. What's yours called? You're looking at the crowning achievement of European culture. Ramlösa, sparkling mineral water from Sweden, naturally.
The fat of the land is what the countryside has always been about, because until now, we couldn't give you that real dairy taste without all that fat. But now there's a low-fat spread that does it. New Delight. High in buttermilk and low in butterfat, Delight has all the creamy taste that real buttermilk gives, but only half the fat of butter or margarine. Now, isn't it about time you enjoyed the taste of the country without the fat of the land?
Cafe Hague makes smashing decaffeinated fresh ground coffee too. Cafe Hague. When coffee tastes this good, who needs caffeine? No, please, change.
Ronald, how nice of you to stop.
It's all right, Miss Ames.
Oh, call me Joy, please. Oh, that's better, Ronald, isn't it? I do think a little Mantovani adds to the ambiance, don't you? There's something terribly sensuous about pounding rain. Oh, Ronnie, don't tell me you've run out of petrol.
No, I haven't. It's the distributor.
You don't expect me to believe that, do you?
Whatever you drive, fit AC Delco car parts, or one day your car will get even.
You naughty boy.
Anyone this century?
Peter up.
Right. Bobby, you work on it. Oh, you'd love it. You really would. Oh, I don't know, Mom. I don't know. I mean, what have you got to lose? You are between jobs. Between jobs? I was dumped. Rejected by the advertising industry at a tragically early age. Oh. No, but seriously now. Won't you come with me? Well, if I don't...
You get back there now.
What am I going to do with these?
Thanks,
The new Flying Doctor.
Good evening. I'd like a beer, thanks.
I got the other kids. As long as I can. Peter
I was told this is where all the best people drink. Is that dead right, sir? You're right.
And what's your pleasure, Dr. Sinclair?
My pleasure, Nancy, is the sight of you after a long, hard day.
I know what his pleasure is.
Well, I might just try to force it down just to be sociable, you understand?
No, the first one's on the house, Doc.
Well, to your hospitality and to your lovely wife, both of which are fulsome and generous.
Oh, come on,
Hey,
Harry.
what's in, Nancy?
How are you, lad? Harry? It's not going to work, is it?
Well, now...
I reckon I ought to do everybody a big favour and just get out.
Well, you see...
I mean, nothing I do now is ever going to make up for that disastrous beginning. It's
Tom,
no good for me, it's no good for you. And it's no good for the RFDS.
Are you ever going to let me finish a sentence?
Very bad habit of mine.
Well, I was going to suggest that you drive over to Broken Hill for a couple of days. Get things settled. For your sake and everyone else's. I think you'll find then
I'll
that...
say good night, Doc.
Yes.
See you tomorrow? At the funeral. Yes, Kay. No, Doc. That's why you wanted me out of the way.
They brought young children to him, that he should touch them. And his disciples rebuked those that brought them. But when Jesus saw it, he was much displeased, and said unto them, Suffer the little children to come unto me, and forbid them not. For of such is the kingdom of God. Verily I say unto you, whoever shall not receive the kingdom of God as a little child, he shall not enter therein. And he took them up in his arms, put his hands upon them, and blessed them. Your Son, our Lord Jesus Christ, by dying for us, conquered death, and by rising again, restored life. May we then go forward eagerly to meet him, and after our life on earth, be reunited with our brothers and sisters, where every tear will be wiped away. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you for coming.
Good morning, Mrs. Carnegie.
Oh, I was hoping to run into you. Tell me, how's poor Jean Hennessy?
Well, last I heard, quite well.
Oh, she'll never recover, you know.
Oh, I don't know. She's a strong woman, and it's been 4 or 5 weeks now.
Yeah. I see that young doctor from down south still around.
Yes?
He's not popular, you know.
Well...
The people have no confidence in him.
That wasn't Tom's fault.
In any case, he just doesn't fit. It's his manner.
You know him quite well, do you?
Me? I've never exchanged 2 words with him, thank you very much.
Dr. Sinclair.
Hello, Nancy.
Mrs. Carnegie. I just heard the most remarkable thing about Cheryl Armitage. Our Miss Cooper's Crossing. You're both in for quite a shock.
Anyway, Mrs. Powell, you try those tablets 3 times a day after meals. All that clear? Back to you.
Bet you haven't had breakfast again?
Rhonda, you know all my secrets.
Try those tablets. I wonder, is Dr. Sinclair around by any chance? Well, it's just that he knows my history, you see, and he's familiar with me.
No, Mrs. Powell, Dr. Sinclair is not around. But I assure you he...
Frankie, I'm surprised he's still here. Please? Or just surprised? Surprise, Pauline.
I'm sure you'll find that those tablets do the trick. Now, the main...
Royal Flying Doctor Base, Cooper's Crossing, with the emergency caller, please go ahead, over.
Cooper's Crossing, this is Moonbur Gas Fields 530. We have a medical emergency
Oh, morning, Madge.
Morning, Doctor.
Harry?
What's doing?
Emergency, I hope.
What?
Call came in from Moomba. It's Ron. Tom's decided to go.
He decided to fly to Mumba for on the Roughneck?
I'm just a pilot, Harry.
Well, of course I remember who Ron the Roughneck is.
Well, it's just that we don't lightly rush off in any emergency.
You think I'm rushing off lightly?
No, but Ron can seem very convincing.
I questioned him carefully. We went through the whole thing several times. Now, I'm convinced if he doesn't have urgent medical attention, his appendix will perforate.
Yes, but it's just that...
Look, you want to call him back yourself.
Tom, I'm not questioning your judgment.
Not bloody much.
There's something you don't know.
What?
Ron's girl has shot through.
What?
His girlfriend, Cheryl. She's gone over to Sydney or somewhere with some other fella.
What the hell's that got to do with anything?
Well, if Ron knows that, it's possible he might want a free flight out of Mumbai to go after her.
Well, what are we doing?
On the medical evidence presented to me, I've decided to go.
Is there a problem? Thought I'd let him land first. He's a bit bigger than we are.
Sorry. I'm a bit uptight.
No worries.
If Ron isn't seriously ill when we get there, he will be shortly thereafter.
Kiss the ground. Feel that heat. I love it. Moving right along, Mother. Why don't we find that air-conditioned car that's supposed to be meeting us?
There hasn't been no rental cars out here today, love.
But we had a firm arrangement.
Well, they'd report to me previous to the plane's arrival.
Our travel agent assured us that...
You want a taxi? I'll ring up a taxi for you.
No, look, this just seems incredibly inefficient. Why don't you...
I'd like to just... Excuse me, dear.
You see, my daughter and I have just come all the way from New York, and we're rather tired.
Yeah, well, you would be.
And now we have to get to Corinda Bella Station.
Oh, it's a fair way. How are you going to do that?
We were planning to drive this rented car.
Yeah, well, under the circs, all I can suggest is that you have a yarn with Hurtle.
A yarn? Who's Hurtle?
Well, Hurtle runs the garage in town. He's got a car he rents out. What I can do is ring a taxi. That's the first thing. Put me on a night, will you, love? To take you to Hurtle's. First time down under, love?
But the travel agent assured us that the...
Bloody gang. I definitely never got no message about no rental car. My one and only rental car is out on rental.
You see, the thing is, Hurtle... Oh, by the way, I'm Beth Cleaver, and this is my daughter, Liz. Hi.
Won't shake hands.
No.
For obvious reasons.
It's okay.
Been having a bit of a fight with the gearbox.
Somehow, we've got to get ourselves to Corinda Bella Station.
Oh, the Daniels property.
Oh, Vern Daniels is my brother.
No.
Yeah, really.
That poor bastard, he's having a cow of a time with that place.
Yeah, I know.
It's the same all round here, cow of a time, after the drought. You know, don't you talk to me about that drought. The bloody sheep are eating stones. I got no idea.
Dreadful.
So, you're going to Corinda Bella, are you? That's a good long way. How are you going to get there?
We thought we might jog.
Wonder Vern never picked us up.
Well, he didn't know exactly when we were due.
Tell you what, if you don't mind roughing it, I'll drive you there for the cost of the petrol and me time.
Oh, Hurtle, that's terrific. Isn't it, dear?
Terrific.
Oh, I don't know how much more of this I can take. Oh, I've never known pain like this, Doc. Good income. Oh, what are you going to do with me?
You reckon you can make it back in there and get dressed?
Yeah.
Okay, up you get.
Oh, straight. Oh,
What do you think?
Well, first of all, I'm going to give him a shot of morphine for the pain. Then I'm going to take him back to Cooper's Crossing and operate.
I've spoken to Dr. Carrigan by radio. He's examined the patient at the Mumbai surgery, and he's still convinced an operation is necessary. So, we'll need the theatre, Frank.
This had better be genuine, Harry.
Well, Frank, I can only repeat.
Been through all this before with this patient.
What so?
Turned the place upside down, all for nothing.
Well, I can only repeat that...
It all costs money, you know. Place is understaffed. Correct, Matron?
Well, I'm well aware that...
It's Callaghan's reputation around town. Not exactly top draw, you know. Well, you'd better be right about this.
I agree.
The road might be all right at the moment. It'll be a bugger when she rains.
Still a bit rough, mate. Should improve. Mike Sierra Foxtrot. We have some clear air turbulence.
He said Sydney was good, only for more shielders up there.
The comfort of our patient, we are descending to 20. How long till we get back to base? Roger, Andy. The speed about...
What the bloody hell, Friday? That was more than clear air, bloody turbulence, Andy.
Yes, I know.
What was that?
Felt like a bird strike.
A what?
Hit a couple of birds, I think.
Bloody rock eagles.
Was there any damage?
Felt like back on the tailplane.
Well, are we in trouble or what?
Still stuttering?
Don't know, I can feel it through this control. Maybe it's still turbulent.
Should we be out of turbulence by now? What was that bloody great span? I'll get him back on the stretcher, will you? Oh, blow it is! What was that stuff, Andy?
I don't like the feeling of these controls. I'm going to have to put it down somewhere.
What?
We're a long way from base. We need to check if there's any structural damage. Sierra Foxtrot.
The people of the Outback are very friendly, but I mean, you've probably heard of the code of the Outback. So we help one another. Here, take today, for instance. You two lasses were in a bit of trouble, right? So I helped you out. Tomorrow might be my turn, see?
All right, keep telling me.
Oh, it's all right. It's only the Flying Doctors.
What? Hey, you! What does this look like, an airstrip? What the hell do you think you're doing?
I can't talk to you,
We're
Mum.
practically killed back there.
I'm sorry if we gave you a fright.
A fright? We were nearly wiped off the face of the goddamn earth.
G'day, Andy.
G'day, Hurdle. Sorry, mate.
No worries.
No worries, I'm in cardiac arrest.
Well, look, I'm a doctor. If I can be of any help.
Had a fight with some birds up there. Need to check if there's any damage.
Good.
Look, I really am sorry about this, but, well, we're on this emergency flight.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, just peachy.
Yeah, it's got a chunk of eagle wedged in the tail.
Do I detect an American accent?
Nothing escapes you, right? So tell me, does this sort of thing happen often?
Well, like I said, we're on this emergency flight. We're rushing to get the patient to surgery.
How do you do?
Suddenly we felt this terrific thump.
I'm Ron.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. You nearly got yourself another terrific thump down here.
You here on a holiday?
Yes, that was the general idea. But by comparison, New York is relaxing.
You're right now, Tom. Any right, welcome to Australia.
Did your beard go down well?
Mother, are you... It's all right. What's funny? Nothing.
I reckon you should come and sit in the shade, missus.
Who is this guy?
Oh, I'm the patient.
Okay, I'll just go warm up the car, all right?
Yes. Mother, stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, it's all right.
All right. The whole thing's crazy. Crazy.
Flash and saw that Yankee, Tom. starting to feel a bit better.
Now listen, Ingrid, if it does turn out to be a false alarm, go easy on the land. On top.
Turning the hospital upside down for a malingerer.
But it may be perfectly legitimate.
Oh, Harry, you don't believe that.
I'll give him a hand with the stretcher.
G'day, Doc. You know, I'm starting to think this might have just been a bit of a storm in a teapot.
Come with me.
What are you going to do?
Operate.
Doesn't seem too bad to me.
It's just the morphine, I hope.
Tom, I hope you won't mind me saying this in front of young Kate. But you are allowed to be wrong, you know.
Like I was wrong about Peter Hennessy.
Oh, my God.
You look wonderful.
How can you tell under all this dust?
Liz?
Yeah. How do you do?
Little Liz. Yeah, well, she doesn't get her looks from the Daniels side, eh?
Oh, you speak for yourself.
Oh, you must be both worn out.
Yeah, we really are.
Liz. Oh. Come and have a wash and I'll make you a nice cup of tea.
And meet the daughters.
Yes, good to
see you. Come on, Hurdle. Thanks for bringing out the sister. No, tomorrow, Hurdle.
It was the nastiest, reddest, most dangerous-looking appendix I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Yes, really, a time bomb.
But who would have thought? I mean, we all know Ron so well.
Yeah, well, sometimes, matron, a lot of knowledge is a dangerous thing.
Everything under control?
Good, well done.
Sorry we had to turn your place upside down, but I'm sure you realize now that it was all necessary.
Well, matron, we must press on.
Yes. Good night. Good night, Harry.
Very good. Frank?
Oh, by the way, Harry, Ron didn't know anything about his girlfriend.
I see. Okay.
Pure coincidence. Funny how these things happen, eh? Great day for the service. Cheers.
He's going to be hard to live with for a while.
But not for long. He's got a fair way to go yet. Afternoon, nurse.
Hello,
Doctor.
Michael.
Hi, Doctor.
With Woman, a fabulous free sample of a pre-apricot wash cream. Woman, the big value magazine.
Now, from Apres, new Apres apricot wash cream. A unique way of cleansing your face. It's simple to use. It removes makeup thoroughly and gently like a cream. But quite unlike cream, a little water washes it clean away, leaving your face feeling beautifully cleansed and naturally soft. Apres Apricot Wash Cream cleanses like a cream, washes off with water.
There's a health food store in your neighborhood that sells 6 different kinds of rice, including brown, that has a full range of fiber-rich beans and pulses. Lots of pure fruit juices and pure water and more mueslis and yogurts than you thought possible. There are whole wheat pastas, low-fat milks, and even low-fat sausages. And we also sell bath salts. Sainsbury's, where good food costs you less.
Contact. 6-1 engaging. Breaking right. Fox 2. Locked up. Fireball.
The Sea Harrier, the warplane they call the Black Death. The Tornado, an air force in a single aircraft, able to carry an infinitely variable warload and deliver it with pinpoint accuracy. Read about these and all the world's fighting aircraft in Warplane, the most comprehensive weekly guide to modern combat planes ever published.
Hey, good looking. What you got cooking?
Look what we've cooked up for you. New lean cuisine.
Hey, good looking.
Dishes like fillet of cod with broccoli or zucchini lasagna. That's lean cuisine. Lean because we've cut down on fat. Cuisine because you demand more taste.
Hey, good looking.
12 delicious recipe dishes. That's new lean cuisine from Finders. Great taste in cooking. Good looking.
Renault 25, voted top car of 1985 by the Guild of Motoring Writers. We think one of their better decisions.
When the Italians aren't waving their hands around, they're waving their food around. And should you be heading this way, a word about your plastic. Will it let you sample the vintage vino?
No.
Will it help you look like Al Pacino?
No.
The fact is, throughout Italy, the British Barclay card is welcomed at thousands more places than certain charge cards I can mention. That's also true in Spain, in France.
Just one cornetto.
Isn't he in the wrong commercial?
No matter where you bank, apply for a Barclay card now.
Whenever I'm away from England, there are times when I long for a well-turned English phrase. For a bit of intelligent discussion about films, books, darts, and jazz. That's when I sneak off to where I can get it. The British Embassy.
Your guardian, Mr. Lloyd.
Thank you.
Morning, Tom.
Morning, Joe. Hot enough for you?
Not in here.
Harry?
Tom, Harry won't be in today or tomorrow.
Oh, anything wrong?
No, he's just having a short break.
Oh.
Good morning.
Morning, Kate. Evidently Harry won't be in this morning.
I know. He phoned me last night.
Oh, well, he didn't phone me. Well, looks like I'm running the whole show.
Don't worry about anything. We'll all be here. We've only got a few people to see and then a short clinic run.
I'm not worried.
And Harry left a number where it can be contacted.
I think it is possible for the base to function perfectly well without Harry, so I suggest we just get on with it. Hmm?
Boys are not all that thrilled with things, Mr. Baxter.
You're the contractor, Ray, and I pay you very well to keep them on side.
Well, for a start, they weren't happy with their bunks last night.
Right. I'm a very busy man. I suggest you should be likewise.
It's raining. Just gives way under me feet.
Well, look at it. It's so old, they used it to make the bloody ark.
I had this whole place checked over just recently.
Well, you never had the sleeping quarters checked over. Them mattresses are like bloody rocks.
It's taken you a long time to get around to complaining about.
We're going to have a meeting.
Keep the lid on us, Ray.
The men are very brassed off, Mr. Baxter. That writing should never have broken.
I'll have the Flying Doctor here within the hour. We'll have that man fixed up, and then we can talk about any other problems if need be. But just don't let them strike.
The Flying Doctor's not going to just drop everything and zoom over here.
Yes, they will.
Well, now, Mr. Miller.
Dusty. Told you before, call me Dusty.
Dusty.
Tom and Dusty, if that's all right with you.
That's fine.
All men are the same as far as I'm concerned.
Dusty, how much do you drink?
Why?
A lot, right?
That's your question.
Yeah, well, never mind you asking me questions. You came to see me for advice.
No, I never. I came to see old Harry. Where's the old bastard anyway?
How much do you smoke?
Look, mate, I never came here to get lectured by you. Let's get that straight.
And what kind of diet do you have?
Diet? Oh, you well bloody well lie.
Excuse me, Doctor, there's an emergency call from George Baxter's place.
Put him through.
Just press the button on the handset.
Dr. Callaghan here, Mr. Baxter. What exactly is the problem?
I didn't see the event firsthand, but the man may have a broken leg. How soon can you be here?
Mr. Baxter, first of all, I have to be satisfied that a
Genuine emergency does exist.
Are you questioning my judgment?
You didn't personally see what happened. I'd like to speak to somebody who did.
and who can accurately answer questions regarding this man's condition.
You just listen to me, chum. You're new here, otherwise you'd know I don't make calls like this lightly. A man has been seriously injured, and I remind you of your obligations to the people of this district.
I don't need any lectures regarding my obligations, and I repeat my request to be given more detailed information.
Tom, kid gloves, mate.
One rule for them and another for the rest of us, eh?
Just keep out of it, will you, Dusty?
Callaghan, I find your manner obstructive and offensive, and I insist that you respond to this emergency.
I'll decide whether it's an emergency when I have more information.
Well, maybe you'll listen to Ray Williams, the shearing contractor who reported the accident to me. You explain it to the fool.
Mr. Baxter.
What's going on there?
Hello?
Well, tell him what happened.
Well, the fact of the matter is, Doctor, things aren't as bad as what we first thought. The man is able to move around on the leg.
Even though it's certainly very painful.
Well, if he can move around on it, then it's not broken. Sounds like a severe sprain.
Yeah.
Ray, later on today we'll be at Davis Gully, not far from you. You reckon you can get your mate and bring him over there and let me see him then?
No worries, Doctor.
Well, in the meantime, you try some
bandaging, some cold compresses, and keep him off that leg.
Will do, Doctor. Thanks very much for your help.
Well, Joe, I think we might have just saved the service a lot of time and trouble.
I wouldn't bet on it, mate.
The blokes have taken a vote. We're out until the grading's fixed up and the sleeping quarters are okay.
I've got another 4,000 sheep waiting there.
Tough.
Get him back to work, Ray.
There's nothing I can do about it, Mr. Baxter.
But I must seriously advise you to examine your whole lifestyle. You must severely curtail, or better still, eliminate entirely your excessive drinking and smoking, and adhere to a stringent diet.
You can't understand a word he says. The sooner we get that old bastard Sinclair back, the better.
Good to see you.
How are you, Harry?
Well, I have been worse, but I've also been a lot better.
Now, how long can you stay?
Oh, a day or two, and then I think I might... Yes. What a wonderful sight.
Hello, Harry.
30 years, and you're still as lovely as ever.
Oh, Harry.
Don't tell me that...
My daughter, Liz.
How do you do?
Hello, Liz.
Doesn't that make you feel old, Harry?
It does, and I resent it like fury. Well, Beth, to what do we owe this great pleasure?
Well, I wanted to see my brother and his family again, and I wanted, for a while, to get back to where I was born, and I wanted Liz to see all this.
Anyway, Beth doesn't need an excuse to visit us. She owns half this place.
Oh, Mother, why don't you tell your half of the flies to lay off?
Well, I got to get back to work, Harry. You still want to come?
Yeah.
Looked after us during the good years. Take it out of a place, you got to be prepared to put it back.
Financial problems must be horrendous.
Yeah, the banks don't want to know us.
So, until you recover, the money has to come from somewhere, right?
Right.
Or else what?
Or else we'll have to roll off the book.
Poor Liz up there. It's a long way from Manhattan.
She's a very beautiful girl, Beth.
Yeah.
And to be expected, of course. Gets it all from that Yankee who insisted on marrying, no doubt.
There were some good years, Harry. No regrets. He remarried, happily. You know, I still feel like an outsider in the U.S. after 30-whatever years.
Well, it's not a thing to rush.
I guess, if you're born out here. You want to know something awful? I don't think I really like Liz. I mean, I love her and everything. It's just... Oh, Harry, don't look like that. I really do love her, believe me, but... Well, she's a born and bred New Yorker. Terrifyingly bright, all bucks and bustle. I guess I'm just sort of disappointed. Does that mean I go to hell?
Has she got a career or a fella?
Yeah, she's in advertising, art design. Very ambitious. There have been guys, nothing lasting. I just thought if I could show her the real world. Well, my real world, at least. Already, I think it was a mistake.
How are you enjoying your first day in Total Command?
I can handle it if you can.
Well, you like David Scully. Pretty little place.
Good. And where do we get to conduct our clinic at David Scully?
Just keep off it for a day or two. No worries, Doc. Okay, sister, you can... Well, I was going to say you can show Clem out.
Doc! Doc, have a beer with us before we go.
No thanks. Your mate's going to be okay now.
Have a beer, eh?
Yeah,
go on,
Doc,
have a
beer.
beer.
Look, I like the way you took on Buddy Baxter. Reckon it was good art.
Yeah.
Glad to see you're on our side. Well, I wasn't on anybody's side.
Doc, the boys and I, we just want to say how much we appreciate what you've done. Hang on. Go on, fella.
Oh, quickly! She's been bitten by a snake.
Kate, clear the table. Get out of the way, get out of the way.
I heard a scream and I rushed out. My little boy said he saw a snake.
Where was she bitten?
On her leg.
What kind of snake was it?
I didn't see it.
He didn't make
Isn't Dr. Harry here?
Not today.
We had a snake bite here a year or so ago. Harry Sinclair took one look at the kid straight into the plane and back to hospital. Seconds are precious.
I don't think it is a snake bite.
I heard her scream and my little boy saw the snake.
I can't see any puncture marks.
Well, look, I wouldn't take any risk, mate. Harry Sinclair always used
Will
to...
you leave this to me? Let me have an ampoule of hydrocortisone.
Well, I was only trying to help, mate. I've seen what a snake can do.
It's her birthday on Sunday. If anything should happen to her.
I wouldn't like to have a kid's life on me conscience.
Hydrocortisone, Tom.
Nothing against you, Doctor. But couldn't you at least try and get Dr. Sinclair on the radio? I mean, he's had a lot of experience with these sort of things, and I'm sure he'd know what to do. She's my little girl. But she's very precious to me. If anything should happen to her.
I think she couldn't be as good as Galloway. Whatever that stuff was, it done the trick.
Tom? It's a hornet. What's dead? The kid probably swiped at it when she was bitten and killed the thing. She was bitten by a hornet last night. That's right.
How many times do you have to prove yourself, Kate? Has Harry got a rule for that?
Now, don't you start. I've had a hard day. Right, get back. Will you get lost? Go away!
Bruno, come here, boy. There's a good boy. If you yell at him, it only makes him worse.
I wonder what all the noise was about.
I wouldn't let him pass.
They're running this Queen of the Act.
Tom?
And apparently they've run into it.
You're welcome to join us for a drink if you like.
Gerald Armitage just pulled out.
Thanks, but what I really feel like...
I've got to find a new girl to put in the competition.
Mrs. Carnegie says you ought to put your daughter in the quest, you see. She's the prettiest girl in Cooper's Crossing.
Of course she is.
I'd like a can of beer, thanks.
A can?
Yes, I'd like to take it to my room. By the way, I've been meaning to ask somebody. The lock on my door doesn't work.
Yeah?
Well, the door doesn't close properly.
What number?
1.
Yeah, it's always been like that.
Come in. Oh, hi.
You mind if I shut the door?
If you or anybody else could shut that door, I would be delighted. Like a lot of other things I've noticed around here, it doesn't work.
You don't like it here, do you?
What's put this on, Kate?
You don't like the place, and you don't like the people.
Kate, as far as I'm concerned...
You geniuses from the big city. Why do you come come here. Nobody twisted your arm. Don't you know, this is a different world.
Kate, I really have tried, you know?
No, you haven't. You're too busy going around criticising and being condescending.
Well, I deny that.
I'm trying to beat Harry Sinclair all the time, instead of learning from him. Harry understands the country and the people. He loves them, and he gets that back. Harry is the nicest, most
Does anybody
wonderful
talk about
man.
anybody else but Harry Sinclair in this place?
You're jealous of it.
Oh, don't be stupid.
You are.
Kate, I want this to work. I really do. I hate to fail at anything. But everywhere I go, everyone I speak to, I sense this resentment, this comparison with Harry. All I ever hear is Sinclair.
But when people do try, when people ask you to have a drink with them...
Nobody has ever asked me to have a drink with them.
Well, I did.
When?
Well, in the bar.
Oh, that.
Well, what do you mean, oh, that?
You said, oh, you're welcome to join us or something. I know that inflection.
And the Davis Gully Shearers.
Oh, come on.
Now, you listen here. This is the Outback, and when people ask you to have a drink, you damn well have a drink with them, or you're never going to get asked again.
All right. I promise to try and mend my ways. Enough lectures, Now, will you have a drink with me?
No. I'm not in the mood.
My dear friend Vern, his charming wife Rosemary, and his two lovely daughters. I'm just leading up to one final toast. Is everyone's glass filled?
Oh, no. This is an excellent claret.
Yeah.
No drought in your cellar, right?
My friends, old and new, and rediscovered. I always like to end such a delightful evening as this with a toast to my mistress. You all know her. She brought us all together, and God willing will keep us together.
You've been holding out on me.
Ah, but she can be so cruel, so remorseless. Her moods so bewildering and unpredictable that sometimes she drives me to rage and fury and impotence.
Oh.
Ah, but then her mood will change. And the softness, the beauty, her seduction knows no bounds. And once more and forever, I surrender to her charms, her slave, her lover. To my mistress, the mysterious mistress of us all, this land, this Outback.
The Outback.
Well, young lady, you look as though you finally realize you're on Mars.
Well, all that stuff about the mystery of the Outback sure as hell mystifies me.
I'm going to bed, Doug. Doug, remember your dad and I are driving to town first thing in the morning?
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to bed.
Are you all right, Mum?
I'm fine.
Make sure you see the doctor when you're in town tomorrow, all right?
No, I'm fine.
Looks like they're having fun up at the Daniels place.
You two get to bed.
Maybe somebody's got a new boyfriend, eh?
Oh, knock it off, you two.
Yeah, I told you.
I just want to get it straight. I mean, look, ever since I rode into town, all I've been hearing about is the heartache and the heartbreaks and the hard times. But look at us all here. Dry martinis, vintage claret, good music, a wonderful 5-course meal. And everybody's singing and laughing and toasting the Outback. I mean, is it any wonder a girl's confused?
Well, blame me.
Vern, don't do that.
Blame me. You know why? Because like a lot of other farmers, I'm a bloody mug.
Vern?
People like you from the towns will never understand us. And it's our own fault. You always see us like this. Sitting around at the end of the day, having a few drinks, best of everything, no worries.
That's enough, Vern.
There's visitors. Mugs like us feel we've got to turn it on. Best grog, best everything, don't stint. And then they go away. And they tell everyone. Take no notice of the bloody farmer. He's never had it so good.
Please,
They
Vern.
never see us in the heat of the day stuck out there trying to fix a windmill in a dust storm or covered in dirt and muck. They don't know you get out of bed at 4:30 in the morning and fall down in a heap at sundown and... worry your guts out and how you're going to look after your wife and kids.
Look,
So, just don't talk to me about vintage bloody claret.
I'm sorry. I really am very sorry. But, from what you just said, you must be real happy about Mom's decision.
Yes. What decision?
Nothing. Why don't we get these things...
What decision?
You didn't tell him?
What is it, Beth?
Mom, they have a right to know. Mother's decided to sell.
The way I would have broken the news.
But it's true, is it?
Oh, what sense does it make, Harry? To keep this going year after year? Vern and I aren't getting any younger. It's not as if he has sons who can eventually take over. Besides, my life is in America.
So it is true.
Yeah.
If Beth does sell her share, can we?
No. There's no way we could raise the finance to buy it. God, it just goes to show you how wrong you can be. When I heard Beth was coming back, I thought it might be to bail us out. Put some more money in the place. See it through.
So, what do you think now?
What do you think?
Whatever you want, love. I'll go along with it.
I'm not leaving you, Dad. No matter what the rest of them do.
If your father sells the property, that means our family's got to get out too. Mum and the kids.
Do you think you and I could just disappear?
I couldn't just walk out of Mum and the kids.
It's all just a mess.
Hasn't happened yet, has it?
Those awful people, I hate them.
Annie. Yes, Doctor. Why haven't you asked me to have a drink with you?
Well, I am sorry. Well, look, would you care to have a drink with me?
Well, I certainly would. That's very, very kind of you to offer.
No, it's a pleasure.
Really?
Your place or mine. You, expecting the Hennessy's?
Not that I know of. Jean. Nice to see you.
Hello, Dr. Callaghan.
We're just off on a clinic run. Any problems?
Oh, in that case, no, I can see you any time.
Yeah, well, you haven't been too bright. Crook as a dog.
Bill.
Andy, you two go ahead. I'll catch you up. Right.
Well, they're going to pick a new Miss Cooper's coffee. And Dr. Sinclair's asked if I'd go in it. Well, we have to parade in front of judges and everything. I'm that nervous.
When's this, love?
Tonight, John. Anyway, in a little while, is it okay if I go into the shops for 10 minutes? I have to get some of this terrific shampoo. Is it all right?
To do what, love?
Oh, Joe, you're hopeless. Dr. Callaghan's going to be late for his clinic run. He's been in there for ages.
I have a surprise for you, young lady.
A long time since anyone called me young, Doctor.
Well, you better start thinking that way. You're about 16 weeks pregnant.
Are you sure?
Well, there's no question. Why didn't you come in before? I mean, surely you must have noticed.
Well, it never crossed my mind. Well, at my time of life, I thought... That's terrific.
Is it?
Well, I can't speak for my husband.
Jean, you already have a very large family.
We can make room for one more.
I have to go to the shops for a little while, Dr. Callaghan, to get some things for the you-know-what.
Pardon?
Well, the big night.
Oh, yes.
Everybody seems so interested.
I noticed from your file that your last 2 pregnancies were fairly difficult.
Oh, they weren't too bad.
Now, I want you to keep in close touch with us over the next few weeks. Jean, if you'd rather Dr. Sinclair to see you through the rest of his pregnancy, I'd understand completely.
I think it'd be nice if you delivered my baby. For both of us.
The London Standard asked Christie's of London to find some beautiful antiques. Now, the Standard is giving away free all these exquisite pieces, chosen by the world-famous auctioneers. They are genuine antiques and superb collector's items, and they'll all be given away absolutely free by the Standard. Read the London Standard and find out about these treasures.
Standard! Standard! Read all about it in the Standard. BSM, from the moment you arrive, BSM, till your personal drive, BSM, he'll be right by your side. BSM will be right by your side.
Ouch! Hey! Nice of you to drop in, Gran.
Well, nothing else can go wrong.
What we need is a nice cup of Quick Brew. Quick Brew brews a smashing cup of tea, because these flavor perforations really bring out all the rich taste of the tea. Lovely. It's nice to be home.
And dry.
Quick Brew brews a smashing cup of tea.
Hello, Tosh, look at the state of your telly. You've got a picture like a wobbly jelly. Apart from losing half the screen, the whole thing bends, know what I mean? Your old box, well, bless my soul, reflects the light like a goldfish bowl. Seems the designer made a boob. Try Toshiba's flattest, squarest tube. The FST, where you been? We've straightened the corners and flattened the screen. For the best colour picture, meet a leader. Say hello, Tosh, to a new Toshiba.
Call it art. Call it style. It's the look and feel you only get from Vidal Sassoon with original salon formula shampoo, conditioners, and finishing rinse. Sassoon Clean. Sassoon Preen. Sassoon Pizzazz. Call it art. Call it style. It's the look and feel you only get from Vidal Sassoon.
Don't renew your car insurance until you've checked it against a free AA quote. Dial 100 and ask for free phone AA auto quote tomorrow.
Welcome to your Bahamas.
Hello.
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 Hi.
In the Bahamas, you never run out of things to do. Until you want to. Contact your local travel agent or the Bahamas Tourist Office.
Presenting Quaker Harvest Crunch, the knobbly breakfast. Little clusters of wheat, Oats, nuts, raisins and sultanas, honey toasted to stay crunchy, even in milk. Just one spoonful, and you'll wish more of your breakfast were knobbly. Quaker Harvest Crunch. It's nice, it's natural, it's knobbly.
Stopping this stuff, Rosso. Oh, we're hungry. We'll be there in a couple of hours. I'm hungry now.
Can't you put that in the lid a bit?
You mean this?
Stop that!
You said to put it in the bin.
Cut it out.
Cut it out, Rosso. Put her down, you lout. Yeah, should have called me a lout. Rosso.
You stop it, or I'll call the police.
What's the big deal?
I'm sorry, I'm having a bit of fun.
Thanks very much, Mrs. Carnegie.
Hey, come on, mate. You said you wanted something to eat.
Car, he must be back.
Hard to fault that logic, Kate.
I thought I warned you about being a smart aleck.
I wonder how the living legend is after his long holiday. Welcome back.
Tom, come in. Close the door.
I came here to talk to you, Harry.
I think it involves Dr. Carrigan as well, George.
It's about your call yesterday.
Harry, over the years, I've put a great deal of time and money into the RFD.
Much appreciated, George.
I've served on committees. I've made generous donations.
Well, no one's denying.
The moment I needed help, a serious situation on my property, and your colleague's only contribution was to try and humiliate me in front of my employees.
I wasn't trying to humiliate anyone.
As a result of which, they all walked off the job.
The point is, Mr. Baxter...
I'm not going to forget about this, Harry. I'm bloody furious.
As I understand it, George, Dr. Callaghan handled the situation strictly according to the book.
Clearly, I'm wasting my time. In future, I'll direct my complaints elsewhere.
What was that supposed to mean?
That he'll go over our heads.
Well, what would you have done? Would you go flying off to Baxter's property?
Tom, like it or not, we've got to get on with the Baxters of this world.
Would you have gone?
No, but I would have let him save face. It's a question of manner.
Oh, suddenly everybody's got a view of my manner. I seem to be having more trouble with the Outback than Burke and bloody Will. Sister Kate gave me a long lecture about my many failings. She thinks I'm jealous of you.
No?
No. Yes. Well, a little bit.
No need to be. I'd trade it all in to be your age.
You wouldn't really?
No. What else has happened?
Jean Hennessy came in. She's pregnant.
No. The last two are difficult, and at her age...
Well, she's determined to go through with it. She sees it as a way of making up for the one she lost. So do I.
Yes. Yes. Anyhow, you're coming to this function tonight.
What function?
It's an important RFDS fundraising function. Give the people a chance to get to know you.
Isn't that what we're trying to avoid?
Plus, I've invited some very special guests. Now, you be there.
Sir.
Yeah. Only me, honey. Okay. You nearly ready? In a minute. Oh, I'll leave this place. I can't even see my face. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I just applied ear shadow. Oh, there's no hurry. She'll be right, mate. Isn't that what they say? I got news for them. Call this place a hotel. No radio, no telephone. Well, who would you want to call? Good point. I wasn't going to call room service. Of course, there is no room service. Plenty of running water, though. The toilet hasn't stopped flushing since I got here. Well, try changing rooms. I tried that. I went down to the front desk. There was no one there but a dog. This place is run by a dog. It's only for one night. What do you expect? This is outback Australia. And all this time I thought we were in Paris. Liz, don't embarrass me again. I wouldn't take it twice. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention for a moment, please? As you know, we're here tonight to raise money for the Flying Doctor Service. The name changed to Royal Flying Doctor Service came about as a direct result of a visit to our shores of Her Most Gracious Majesty Queen Elizabeth VI. She went to our base at Broken Hill, said these words: I have heard so much of the Flying Doctor Service and of the security
That's the young lady,
it brings.
Booked in for the night with her mother, Mr. Baxter. She's American, Liz Drever.
And this is my new colleague, Dr. Tom Callaghan.
I think we've already met these two young men.
Yes, when you were landing on the wrong side of the road, I believe.
Perhaps we can offer you a drink, hmm?
Gin and tonic.
The same, thank you.
Queen of the Arctic. Our first contestant is Miss Rhonda Lovejoy.
Cheers.
Well, Mrs. Carnegie, first and most utmost, to help
Well,
us run through our
I
wonderful...
guess you must find this quite a culture shock.
Our other contestant is Miss Margaret Buckley.
What's the place doing in darkness?
Must be all having an early night. It's good to be home. Cup of tea, dear?
Yeah, I'll get the rest of the stuff over to you.
Hello, love.
So you weren't getting back till the morning.
Yes, well, we got through quickly and I wasn't feeling the best.
So give us a hand with some things from the ute, will you, mate?
You'll be right with you, Dad.
Hi, Mr. Tennant. I'd better be going.
I'll walk you back.
Oh, no, it's all right. Good night. Excuse me.
Hey, Tom. I want to buy you a drink.
Not right now, thanks.
I wish you very good luck.
Yes, good luck, dear.
Thank you. Well, I guess we'll find out soon. Excuse me, everybody. Hey, Rhonda.
Good luck now.
Thank you. Carnegie, how you feeling? Terrible.
The judges are doing a very fair job.
Go back to us. Anyway, how long have you been waiting?
Oh, just one. Look, Dusty, I've already got a beer waiting for me, okay?
Have one with me.
I can't drink.
Good luck tonight.
Good luck all the time.
All right. How are you?
George?
Just thought I'd say hello. George? Be a charming guest.
This is, you see this? I work bloody hard for it. Sure.
Hi, Mr. Callaghan.
Oh, hi, Rhonda.
It's hot in here. I'm going to get some fresh air. Excuse me.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Why do you even have a drink, man?
All right. I'll have a drink with you, whatever you want.
Go in.
I said, Tom's gonna have a drink.
Hey, hang on a minute. You just got here. You come for a drive?
No.
Come on, no one's going to hurt you.
No, let go.
Come on, just a little drive.
No! Let go!
Hey, okay? Hey, come on, Russ, it's getting out of hand. What the hell's going on? Well, just keep out of it. Maybe just being friendly.
You get your hands off her. Get back inside, Rhonda. What the hell do you think you're playing at, pal? Shut up. Don't push me.
I'll do more than push you in a minute.
Yeah?
Hey, where's Tom?
I'm there, help him! They're beating him! Help him!
Hold it. Russ, that's what it is, mate. Bruno, get lost! Bruno, get lost! Bloody hell. Yeah, back row.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for.
You need Dom. Now get lost of bloody terriers.
Good on you.
It is my delightful privilege to announce that this year's Miss Cooper's Crossing is Miss Rhonda Lovejoy.
Where the hell have you been, lad? You missed all the excitement. Young Rhonda won.
Dr. Callaghan was just terrific.
Rhonda, why on earth did you go outside with that awful creep in the first place?
I didn't. I just needed some fresh air. Just as well Tom saw you go. Yeah, Dr. Callaghan was terrific.
Oh, Dr. Callaghan was terrific. You already said that, Rhonda.
And he's just jealous.
And here comes the hero.
Morning. Cut it out. Cut it out.
And then, all too soon, it was time to say farewell to Cooper's Crossing.
Oh, knock it off, Liz.
They left rather sheepishly, even though they've been treated like cattle. And they had a cow of a time.
Good morning.
Morning. Oh, good morning, George.
Let me look after this.
Oh, thank you. Very kind.
Very much enjoyed your company last night.
Oh, entirely mutual, George.
Will you be staying in Australia long?
Certainly seems that way.
I hate to interrupt.
No, my fault entirely.
All right, Mother. I can't help but notice that you haven't said a word since we left Cooper's Crossing. 38 minutes and some seconds ago. At the tone, it will be 39 minutes exactly. Boop. Okay. Now, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I think this is more than just a pause for thought. More than just groping for the right word. You rang?
As soon as we get back to Corinda Bella, we'll wrap this whole thing up. I'll sign whatever. We'll get back on a plane, airspeed to your precious New York, and that'll be that. Thanks very much.
Oh, Mom. Be reasonable. I've tried. Tried?
You haven't tried anything. You've been an absolute pain in the neck ever since we left the continental United States of America. That's not... You're a brat. You're a 27-year-old spoiled brat without any redeeming social quality whatsoever. And all you've done since we got here is complain and criticize and put people down and generally carry on as if the whole world was just...